Do this. All right, everybody, give us a few more minutes. Trying to clear out the technical difficulties. YouTube is finally working. That's your anime. Oh, I was like, 2008 was crack-a-lacking. How is it going? All right. What'd you say? That's what makes us good friends, because we're so different. Make sure. All right. That would help, wouldn't it? So they can see the chocolate man. All right, all right, all right. How is everybody doing? Let me go on and get it settled down and turn the beautiful music off real quick. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us today. As the title insists, this is
Episode 3.
MMORPG Talking Films Anime Titles. What is up? 3883. Thank you, everybody. Periscope to YouTube to Lemur, following us from all corners of the globe. It is once again Cheerio and
Okay.
coming at you. I hope y'all having a blessed Wednesday. Today is my delicious birthday. Thank you, thank you. Figure we join y'all on this day, cause why? We gotta get the series going right. It doesn't matter what is going on, as long as nobody's dying. The series has to go on. So, um, basically, we just want to do a shout out to our sponsor, which is my company, the G Gibbs Project. Um, without them as a starter sponsor, this wouldn't be possible. Uh, but for those of y'all that are just tuning in for the first time, and this is like y'all's very first time seeing us, hearing us, listening to us, whatever, um, we do have a Twitter, Instagram, Lemur, and Periscope account, all CH3 RIOLOKI, Cheerio Loki. Follow us, share us, tell everybody about us. Anybody that's into anime, gaming, business with a little bit of skateboarding on the side. Basically, what the channel is about. So, basically, if you're a game head, anime head, from skater head or good business head, every so often we'll put in some quotes.
Hey, Mina.
What's cracking? Basically, that is what the podcast slash vlogs are about. So we are, we're going to once again talk about our favorite episode, series from, since the last time y'all saw us, which has been about 2 weeks. 2 weeks since y'all last saw us.
The words of Timberland. Sorry we left you without a dope beat to
So today's anime that Loki's going to be talking about is
Sword Guy.
And my anime today is going to be Kaiba, Kaiba. Beautiful series. Um, and we'll let you know what it is we like about it. You remember what it was we talked about because we took it off. It was, yeah, it was because you put the stuff on here.
Oh yeah, I did.
It was music, story. You remember it was music, story. Yeah, like graphic design. The three things that we decide are animes on are, you might need a little water too, maybe, if that doesn't work. The three ways we decide are 1 out of 5 squish balls is
We still haven't had switch.
no, because I haven't found any. One time I need them, I can't find them. It's almost spring break, so we should be able to find some soon.
Yeah, probably. Where can you find on Amazon?
Lord, you would say that. Anyways, Amazon aside, our three critic views on how we view our anime series is coloration, the color style. What is up, Hanson? Hope your first day on Periscope is juicy. Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, I do this to everybody. It's their first time joining us. I thank y'all. Double shot me. Ooh, that sounds delicious. What's up? How you doing, shot? Um, we'll play some music maybe a little later. This is more of an anime and gaming podcast. So, sorry. Um, but basically, yeah, I do that to everybody that's their first day on Periscope. Give them a nice little smack in the face type thing. But our three critic reviews are coloration, story plot. What is story plot or music? Story plot and music. Because sometimes you need a beautiful plot, you need beautiful music, and the colors got to be just right. Don't have to be A1 as far as the series goes, because sometimes the movie fillers do the best in that department. So, first time on YouTube. I'm sorry y'all are starting to get chapter 3 of the adventure. Yeah, of the adventure of Cheerio Loki, but we got to start somewhere. We wanted to test y'all out. It took YouTube a while on their part to let us get our stuff going. So, hashtag E3, just so y'all know, we are working on trying to see about maybe either going to, what's up, like, low? We are working on trying to either go to E3 or a couple of anime conventions because we are on the east side. What's up? How you doing? We are on the east side, and a lot of the good stuff is on the west side. But sometimes I know DC and Maryland and stuff be having a lot of anime conventions and stuff. So we'll see what happens. And, I would like to try to see if there's a way we can go to at least 2. That's good to know. That's good to know. Everything's good at kosher with us. It's finally a clear day outside. No rain, no snow, no nothing. So thank you for the hearts. Thank you. But yeah, we do plan on trying to go to a couple of anime conventions, traveling a little bit. Just got to work something out together and everything and see what happens. Lord, I hope Kata gets on because you're probably gonna be.
No, I won't start until Kata
gets on. Kata's gonna be like, oh. Oh Lord.
For those of you who don't know, one of our faithful followers, Kata, me and him have a slight little battle between each other of who can give the most hearts throughout the entire episode, and it gets very competitive and very
it's a little intense.
For lack of a better word.
Now in last episode, we probably won't so much do it this episode. Me and Loki were talking. But in last episode, if y'all are just tuning in to us, Periscope and Twitter, we did a little startup on. He helped me create a character for Dungeons and Dragons. Last episode, which was the 14th of this month, 2 weeks ago. So go back and check out episode 2 what the fuck anime. Um, if you have the Lemur app, Limor, what's up?
Eugene.
20016. What's cracking? Um, that's our podcast. We are thinking about starting an Anchor account as well until Lemur fully connects with Android. Um, but right now, Lemur seems to still only be with iOS, but they are working on getting with Android. And our Anchor app does do both. If you ever want to listen to us while you're on break at work, going to or from work, or working out at the gym or whatever, and you want to stay connected and everything. But if you want to watch our vlog, we got a YouTube channel that we're just starting, and we do our stuff on Periscope every 2 weeks, Wednesdays, every other week on Wednesday. And if you aren't already following us, what what what
Shame.
what's wrong? Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and DM us. Let us know what you like, what you don't like about the series, what it is you would like to see more of in the series, talk about more in the series. We might do some live, as long as my laptop does what I needed to do. We might do some live game feeds because he's more into Warframe and Monster Hunter. I'm more of puzzles and Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. So it'll be nice getting a little variety sometimes. But if y'all aren't following us on Instagram or Twitter, you're not gonna know about the special stuff we have going on throughout the summer and the rest of the year and stuff. Um, so yeah. Now, um, do you want to go first with the anime, or you want me to go first with the
You
anime?
can go first.
All right. So as far as the animes of the week, my anime is Kaiba, Kaiba. It is 12 episodes long, and it came out in 2005. Okay. I just found out about it off of an app, off of my Roku. I think I have a Roku 2 edition, nice little square block. Um, but anyway, the series, it came out in 2005. It's very interesting. It's basically wrapped around memories, and this one dude, like, he's the king of like the whole world, and something happens to him, and for whatever reason he forgets what's going on, why is everything happening the way it is. And basically he travels the world uh, to try to remember what's going on, who he is, what's going on, why everything's happening the way it is, blah 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 blah. And it's 12 episodes long. I think they did a pretty good job of not rushing the story per se, because they kind of got to the point of what was going on by and while on and off kind of linking the backstory in, versus taking a whole episode like Naruto and does, where it's like 5 or so episodes of a backstory, and then they come back to the main plot story because the fight took like so long, like Dragon Ball Z or something. But it stuck to the point. Basically, a boy trying to remember what's going on, see why everything's going on the way it is. It's, like I said, it's basically wrapped around memories without me trying to give away the story too much. I would say there were about, give or take, 5 to 10 main characters. Um, but really is wrapped around two. It's really wrapped around 3 characters, but there's like 5 to 10 main characters throughout the whole story. It's a little sad at times, but for the most part, it's a very good series. Dan Saba, how you doing?
Yeah.
So I would say coloration wise, it was more like, if you ever played the game 13, like the way the coloration is on 13, the game, um, where it's kind of old school, but it's kind of like on and off thick black lines. But and then you remember that it's one anime where it's like psychedelic, and it's like this person. They have a cat head, and every episode is wrapped around him. He's like a doctor or something, and he does crazy stuff to people, and it's like a crazy psychedelic anime. It's been a hot minute. Um, but basically, it has its psychedelic moments. But then it goes on and has like its really good coloration moments where the lines aren't as black, but altogether it's really nice. It makes you think a little bit. It makes you want to follow the story for the 12 episodes. So I would say the plot was very nice. The music was pretty good. I would probably give the music like a B. I wouldn't say it was the best, but it set the mood for what was going on, whether, something dramatic was going on, or, it was like a sad moment in the show. You would know why, or what was about to happen and stuff. And so the music was delicious, the plot was good, and the coloration was good. So I would say out of five squish balls, that it was, I'd say it was a 4 out of 5. Um, because they did a very good job on the story. The coloration was good, story was good. It did, to a quarter of a degree, leave you wondering if they could have did a little more with the main character, but all in all, 4 out of 5. That's still good squish balls. That's still really good. But now it's Loki's turn, and I will shut it up.
Okay. I chose for this week Sword Guy on Netflix. I'm not sure how many episodes it is. I think I'm on episode 2 or 3. It's really interesting. Uh, it's kind of gory, kind of bloody, but it's Netflix, so it's amazing. Uh, so far as the plot, I like it. It's kind of dark anime, which I kind of like. Uh, as far as the color, well, for as far as the plot, I would say it's right now, not having finished it, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Squish balls. Um,
My bad.
as far as the colorization, like the style and the art of it, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. It's really nicely drawn. All the characters have their own unique personality look to them. Uh, and as far as the music, it has a tone to it. It's a little bit of a dark tone, and it kind of moves the music, moves the story. It's really, I like it a lot. I'm happy with it.
Hmm.
All in all, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Squish balls.
Hmm. Okay. And you said you're still going through with the series.
Yeah.
You only saw like maybe 3 or so.
Yeah, because it just came out on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, Netflix is starting to amp up their game a little bit on the anime community, y'all. It's really crazy if y'all don't know anything about that. Crunchyroll has its stuff, but Netflix is starting to amp up their game and get it going if y'all aren't already on that bandwagon. So, what is it, like $10 a month or something?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because they keep raising and lowering it depending on the time of year. So basically, if y'all ain't got like $12 a month for Netflix, then something's wrong with y'all. On a for real note, get that anime game up, y'all. Shoot, unless y'all strictly manga, then it is what it is. So, I'm gonna hit y'all up with a nice quote of the week, or 2 weeks, I guess I should say, and it's an old movie phrase. See if y'all know what it is or if Loki remembers it. Visualize a win. Visualize and win. And then he gave me a little thing. I would say the person's name, but then I would give away what movie it is.
The Titans?
No, this is an actual movie.
Remember the Titans was an actual movie.
It's not Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Visualize you win to original Fast and Furious when Jesse was going to race on the beach in the desert, excuse me, and he lost right before he lost his Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I hit y'all with an old one, you. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. That is our Instagram and Twitter and everything, y'all.
Just the Instagram on this one.
Just the Instagram? Yeah. Our Instagram together is Cheerio Loki. My Instagram is ChalkSkate247. And Loki's is Creative L. Creative L. Excuse me.
Can you get that any closer?
Yeah.
I'm so far back.
So if y'all want to follow us, that's our Instagram. The first one is our business one, and second and third is our personal ones. Same thing, YouTube. First one is our business one, and the second one is mine, and the third one is Loki's. Follow us on Instagram. Give us them likes. Show the world. Let everybody know about us. So the animes we looked at so far for within the last 2 weeks are still pretty good, A1, but I'm pretty sure we're going to bump into some ones that's like, why did I waste my 6 hours or 3 hours watching this anime? Because there are selected ones out there, but you don't know until like halfway through the series.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this out there, y'all. Loki might disagree with me. School Days. That was a very interesting anime, and I will. You didn't?
No.
Since Loki didn't watch it, I'm not gonna get it too into it, but it's very high school based, very kind of sort of real high school based. A lot of sex going on. No, it's not a hentai. It's a regular anime. A lot of sex going on, and I kind of expect what happened in the end to happen. So, 3 characters are the main characters, and but because of a certain someone, there are like maybe 10 other characters, and those other characters don't care that the other person has a relationship with somebody else, and then because of that, a lot of things happen. But like I said, it's like a real surreal school type of anime. It's not one of those, oh, I'm gonna cry every episode type of thing. It's one of those, oh, I'm kind of mad about what's going on type of thing. And then that's why I said the ending, the way it happens, it's like you kind of 50-50 want it to happen, and depending on who you are, you really don't want it to happen. So it varies. So I don't know if I really recommend y'all to watch School Days, because to a degree it kind of pissed me off. But each is their own. Oh Lord, only Loki. So, you didn't want to talk about. You said you were gonna talk about your Gundams.
Yeah.
So Loki's gonna talk to y'all a little bit about his Gundams.
This side, so I can get the information I need.
We are working on doing some interviews with some people that we know. I'm gonna try to work on doing the man that makes our music for our podcast / vlog. We're gonna do an interview with him, and then Loki makes Gundams with a friend. Him and his friend are gonna do a scope. He said probably on a Saturday.
Yeah, probably on a off day for us.
On like it won't be on a Wednesday. So when we do our interviews and stuff, it won't be a regular episode. It's gonna be like I guess he would call it like a half episode, and then but our main episodes are gonna be every other Wednesday. But we're gonna actually be doing, excuse me, interviews and everything else. So what the? Give me 1 second, y'all. YouTube is tripping on me. As always, it's always something with this piece of cheese. Okay, good. It's working. Yeah, it's doing better than Twitch was. Twitch, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Why do you not like me? Why? Why do you not like me? But anyway, yeah, so he's gonna talk to y'all about his Gundam build that he's working on. And you said you have how many Gundams right now?
For this one, I think it's 3 pieces. Let's see.
Yes, I am wearing an old Warped Tour shirt if anybody's curious.
Yeah, I have three. I'm using 3 model kits for this one kit bash. Give me just a second.
Okay. And now, if y'all have any questions, let us know. Towards the end, we are going to, whether you're YouTube or Periscope, if y'all have any questions, please let us know. And then towards the end, we'll try to answer those questions for y'all. Lemur, if y'all have any questions about the episode after y'all heard the episode, please just reply to us, DM us, and we will reply back to y'all, and so forth.
So I'm doing a Gundam kit bash, and basically a kit bash is where you take a couple of model kits and you take parts from one model kit and use it on a different model kit, or you take multiple parts from multiple kits and make something new. I'm doing the latter. So I am a huge Gundam fan, and
Kid, how you doing?
hey, little kid. So basically, the 3 model kits I'm using right now are the High New. Basically, I'm using its backpack because I did want its funnel kit. Well, it's funnels. I don't know why I said funnel kit. It's just weird.
You shouldn't say funnel cake.
Well, I was thinking about funnel cakes. So. And I was thinking about I'm talking about kit. So, but yeah, that's how funnel kit came out. Okay. So, anyways, back on topic. So, the main portion, the torso, is going to be well, High New Gundam comes from Char's counterattack from the original basic Gundam series. The torso is going to be the Virtue Gundam. Hey, Baru! Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
And Amira! Thanks for joining us.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
This is from the Virtue Gundam, and that's from like the 00 series.
Okay.
Which is pretty good series. I like it a lot. It's quite different, especially once you finish both seasons and then watch the movie. The movie is totally out there. Have you gotten a chance to watch the 00 series at all?
Not yet.
Yeah, watch it. If you're going to watch it, be sure to stick with it after the credits, because things happen after credits that are part of like the next episode.
Okay.
So like there were times when I first originally watched it where I was so lost because things would happen and progress, and I'm like, well, wait, how did this happen? It's like, oh, it happened in the episode after the credits. It was like only like a minute or 2 worth of extra stuff.
Gotcha.
The arms and legs are coming from the Double X Gundam from after War X. Yeah, after War X. Yeah. Aftermath. I think that's what it's called. I do not remember off the top of my head. I could probably just Google it and just, you know. I'm just going to Google it because I don't want to give it out for a moment.
Periscope, I'm sorry if you're wobbly. We're on a like not so stable table.
No, it's actual War of Gundam X. Yeah, actually already. But the reason I wanted to, so the whole point of using those three was, like I said, the Hainu backpack for its funnels,
Okay.
the Virtue's chest piece because of the bone shield. Yeah, the Gundams from Double O have this ability to use these particles that they generate to make a shield around them
Okay.
that forms out like a funnel.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. As you can see, this is supposed to be a hey. I just missed your name. It just looked up.
Sorry we missed your name, but thank you for joining us. We're talking about Gundams at the moment.
The whole purpose of the kit bash I was doing was supposed to make a tanky kind of build. Because I recently watched, like, when it first came out, Bell Fighters and Bell Fighters Try. And I was like, oh, that'll be something kind of cool to do. And I always played around with the idea in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they have Bell Fighters and Bell Fighters Try, and they're releasing these new model kits and some of the old model kits with new simpler design on the inside, so that you can customize them. So people have been customizing them, model kits where they'll take parts from one and put it on another, but it's been a little bit harder for certain ones because the molds just didn't match up. Hey, 6549, thanks for joining us.
1985, how you doing? Speaking of Gundams, by the way, there's I think it's Tokyo. Like they have like a full USA statue size Gundam.
Yeah, the Unicorn Gundam.
Yeah.
Because they just took down. They recently took down RX 78 too. Hey, 143, thanks for joining us.
And I'm gonna see it again on my right side. It's gonna be so stupid. Sorry, Lima. I know we're foolish. What's up, Tribons? Hope I'm not butchering your name, man.
If you are, please tell us how to pronounce it in the brackets. But yeah, they put up the RX 70, which is the unicorn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, back to kit bashing. So the Double X Gundam from After War X, I'm using its arms and its legs just for its radiator fins.
Okay.
Just because I like the way they look.
Okay.
It has these things on its arm that open up and it has radiator fins to disperse heat.
Okay.
And then they have the same thing on its legs that kind of pop open to disperse the heat.
Okay.
Because the Double X Gundam has a satellite cannon. It has a twin satellite cannon that come over its shoulders, and it receives microwave beam emission from the moon. Like, there's a station on the moon that boots up and sends microwave beam straight to the Gundam, and it takes it into its chest, disperses it through its system, and then out through the guns.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm going to use just the arms and legs from that because I like how the fins come up and pop out. Which would be pretty cool for when I use Virtue's bazooka cannon. That he literally sticks to his chest and it connects to the system and fires out like this huge beam, which would be pretty cool to see like the radiator fins open up as he's holding it.
Yeah. And what colors are you using?
I'm using Tamiya color scheme. I have yet to finalize. I have a light gray. It's gonna be like a light like slate gray
Okay.
color.
Okay.
The radiator fins are going to be red.
Okay.
I have black for some of the undercoat parts, just so for some depth to it.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing like some weathering to it, but I'm not sure. I'm in the process right now of testing out aftercare, well not aftercare, but stylized stuff to it. Like within the kit bashing community, there's like these crazy things you can do to model kits.
Okay.
Where like you can do like battle damage to them, and people have taken like what they'll do is take a Saurian arm and use that to do like beam saber strikes through things.
Wow.
So because it'll melt the plastic, and you can control like how it looks. So you get that really kind of stylized.
After you spent all of that time into building it.
Time and money in building it. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
But it's most people who do that do them for like dioramas for competitions.
Okay.
Because there's huge competition. There's one here in the States. There's one also overseas for I forgot what they call it. There's like the Asian Euro community.
Okay.
And it's really cool. I really want to do like I'm gonna create this one, and then I think I might enter it in.
Okay.
Depending on how I feel about it, like at the end. If I do, I might just do some of those aftermarket, like those after show kind of details to it.
Okay.
Like I've seen people put like small little bullet holes in. Like people have gotten really detailed. Like you can get like different tips for starting irons. And, like so you can get like one that might be like I've seen people get heat blades. Like stuff to cut like styrofoam, like those big blocks of like dense foam.
Yeah.
Like the heat blade you use to cut through them. I've seen people use that to use like heat axes that some of the enemies use to like make heat axe marks into them. I've seen people use the tip of hot knives to poke holes, like bullet holes into. It gets crazy. Like if you look at some of the kit bashes, there are some absolutely crazy ones out there. This one person took some major time, but it's just like this big monstrosity of like a Hydra looking monster. It's just like that took some time and effort and complete dedication.
Now, for everybody that's just tuning in, YouTube, Lemur, Periscope, we're talking about Gundams. Him and his friend, they build Gundams. How big is your Gundam?
It's a 1 to 100 scale model.
And how? That's ours. I thought don't they have some that are like maybe 3 or 2 feet tall?
The 1/60th scale models are about that size. Now if you get the Neo Shinra, was it Neo Yozabi? There's one. I gotta find it now.
Just so everybody knows, how much are these Gundams?
It ranges in price. Just looking anywhere from no grades probably being upwards to $20-$30.
Not bad. $59.39 was crack-a-lackin'.
The real grades, which are 1/44 scale model, those range anywhere from $30 to $40, maybe $50, depending on if they're premium Bandai exclusives. Higher grades, which are also 1/44 scale model, are about $25, $35. Some a little bit more expensive.
So no more than like $55 ish.
Until you get into like the master grade range,
Mm.
and that's where it gets master grade and perfect grade.
Mm.
That's where it gets ridiculous. Master grades can go anywhere from 40 to 100 and something.
Mm.
Perfect grades start about like 120.
So if you went to an anime convention and you saw one, those would probably be like $100 and something ones more.
No, there's some like $40.
Okay.
Yeah, they have different ones there.
Okay. Because I know we're from Richmond, Virginia. Those of y'all that are tuning in and watching us, whether you're from UK, Russia, or Canada, and we have a convention. At least I believe they do one twice a year in Maryland, called at a place called Gaylord. And that place, if you don't get in and get a reservation early, like maybe half a year or so early, you'll be lucky to get a nice spot. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I know like they do like 3 or so floors.
That gives you
412 was cracking.
That's the Neo. That's the size of it. That is the 1/44th scale model.
Half her height.
Yeah, that is the biggest market that they have out right now. Yeah. I'll put that up there. Wait, for those of y'all who know how big the Neo Zeon market is, or who have seen Gundam Unicorn, yeah, that thing is massive.
He is a big
Mech anime fan? Yes.
mech fan, yes. If none of y'all noticed, big mech fan right here. One of my favorite animes of all time, which I don't know if he's heard of it, is X Driver. Initial D is good too, but X Driver I feel is a little better. I like all kinds of animes though.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you don't understand this man, if it's mech related, it's probably one of his best animes. And if they effed up on it, he's gonna let you know. Not yet. You haven't found one that's that bad either. So, because Big O, surprisingly Big O, considering they had like the Batman mentality of the town, except for Batman, it was mech. And I feel like they destroyed the village more than they helped the village. I'm just saying.
They kind of destroyed more than that. That's why he tried to take everything outside the dome. Like, hey, let's get this.
Yeah.
Where, we can destroy it and it'll be fine. Because inside it's like, oh shit, everybody's dying.
His assistant, she was nice.
Dorothy.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like she could have did a little more, but she did the job. Just like, I don't know, she kind of reminds me of Chobit, but Chobit is that series is a little different.
I've never finished reading or watching that entire series.
Really?
Yeah.
The fan service that comes from that series.
Yeah, I know.
For many reasons, y'all. If y'all never heard, for whatever reason, if y'all are at big time like Akira anime head fans and y'all never seen Chobit, something is wrong with you. I don't care how old or young you are, what race, sex, gender, whatever. If you love Akira and you haven't seen Chobit, I think something's wrong with y'all. Because that, to like a 10% degree, that's a little mech too.
Yeah, technically.
And Japan, I think is probably way further than. One of your shows. I would say overseas is way more developed than us, but we're slowly getting to be on that level. Because some people are scared to talk to the opposite sex with all of this stuff going on in movies and stuff so they'd rather get the artificial partner, help them do whatever they want, and all that mess. And plus, when you got like, what, what's up, ghetto? How you doing? And plus, when you have, hey, 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 what's cracking? Up in here talking about anime and games. Plus, when you have like, I think it's a $5,000 to $6,000 doll that's been hyped lately, that's like super thick and doesn't say anything back, a lot of people are gonna say, I'll keep the girl, but when she's bugging, I got you. But I mean, look at the way the world's going. You know that's what's gonna happen. I know it's wrong, but still, I'm just saying. Without me trying to get all into politics and stuff, that's what's I feel is going on. Especially for like the real nerdy people that are afraid to talk to the opposite sex unless they, work with them or play games with them or something. Stuff like that is where they're gonna tend to go. I look at a lot of animes like Metropolis and stuff as how our future is gonna be. Because some of the stuff that was in anime, like the earlier animes, is how the world is going now. Anyway, people probably don't realize that, but that's why I was asking you. So me and Loki, we had a talk earlier about virtual reality, uh, and like PlayStation. If you ever played a game like Silent Hill or whatever on a VR, you probably understand a little bit. But I know there's a lot of Twitch heads up in here, probably between YouTube and Periscope. Um, we were talking about how, depending on which way PlayStation goes, because it's only PlayStation, like two other people VR wise. Depending on how they go, MMOs are going to be like the next wave to go. Hence the title, MMORPG. Um, um,
Terra is about to come out for the PS4.
all you Terra fans out there. And when did you say? Would you say that Fable fans are Terra fans, or would you say no?
Style, yes. MGA, what's up?
What's cracking? Thanks for joining us. We're talking about MMOs at the moment.
You could kind of say they would be fans. I'm just getting back into Terra for the PC. I tried playing it a long time ago. When I had a not so great computer.
Mm.
So, and I didn't have great internet. This was way back when. I think I had like DSL.
AOL days. Please say Solemn Alcon. What? Solemn Alcon? Solemn Alcon Gasson? Why? What's cracking? You should follow us for that one, crazy person. Solemn Alcon Gasson.
Yeah, like the MMOs I'm playing right now. I had
MGA was cracking.
What am I playing right now? I'm playing Guild Wars 2.
Okay.
Which is my main staple. Oh, you're from Russia. Hey, what's up?
Duskdan. Thank you for the hearts. We love Russians. Russian people are pretty cool.
I'm one of 4 guild leaders in our guild, which is like only like
$13.99. Hey, hobby.
Maybe like 7 people in our guild, which is really cool because when we got our guild hall with 6 people.
Okay.
From what I've heard, most people have gotten their guild hall with at least 10. We did it with 6. And the bad part is, 5 of us were actual guild members, and the 6th person was one of our guild mates. She was streaming on Twitch, and one of her Twitch followers was like, "Hey, add me to the guild so I can come help you out get your guild hall." So with honorary member, we got.
Sorry, Lemur.
Whoops, sorry. So with an honorary 6 member, we grabbed a guild hall, which apparently is really hard to do with smaller groups. But when you're like that close knit of a group of people that play together, you kind of learn each other's plays out and know who to be where and how to back each other up. My other main staple right now is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Since I got my new desktop, I've been heavily back on that, and yeah, I am playing on my Sith right now. I should finish the Fallen Empire story with my Jedi, but I am currently in love with playing on my Sith character, and it feels great. I came back just recently, like I think beginning of this month, beginning of this month, and
MGA, thanks for coming back.
Logged in, and since I have a two-step verification, if you have two-step verification for that game, every month they'll give you like 100 or so tokens. I haven't played in like 22 months. So I had like 2,000 cartel credits for the in-game store. Salvatore!
Thanks for joining us. We're talking about MMOs at the moment.
Yeah, so went crazy, and they had this thing for 2,000 credits that you can jump any character from their current level to level 70, which is the highest level in the game. Only thing is, your personal story will stay at whatever level you're currently at. So it only boosts you to level 70. They give you level 70 armor, level 70 weapons, depending on like if you have multiple weapons. Like if you have me, my Sith, he has a dual blade lightsaber. So I got a level 70 dual blade lightsaber. I got a full armor set for level 70, and I was just like, okay, let's go finish out the story now. And I feel kind of like a true Sith. I just finished chapter 1, so I am now a Lord. So I am now a Sith Lord, which is awesome.
Now, let me, since we're talking about Star Wars. Is that a bad word? That's why you want us to remove it? Sorry, you two. We got Periscope over here asking us to do stuff. Please, what do you mean, MGA? What are you trying to get us to do? Say it. All right. So, did you ever play Soul Calibur?
Yes.
When you played it, which system did you play it on? Because it was on all three systems.
I have a 360.
360?
Yeah, I have a 360. Yes, I did have an internet. I know where that question is going. Yes. Yes. That was the shit.
Was Soul Calibur one of your favorite fighting games?
I like Soul Calibur. I haven't played it since.
Give us a second, MGA. You talking about Instagram?
I haven't played it since 4. I've been on and off certain types of games for a while. Just because as you get older, your desire for games and genres changes.
Yeah.
You no longer like playing just one genre of games.
Yeah.
I still don't play sports games, and I'm probably going to catch huge flack for that. But
I haven't played sports games since NBA Street and NFL Blitz, so.
I mean, it's just one of those things where like I can't get behind them. Like, if I come to your house and all you have is sports games, yeah, I'll play because I can. It's a 2-player kind of thing, and that's where I feel like most sports games are 2-player kind of thing. You need a second player.
Gotcha.
Now, me and my wife, we just don't play sports games because there's.
Eunice Sapari. Hey, thank you for coming in.
Hey-o.
We're talking about, I would say, early 2000s, late 1990s games at the moment.
Yeah, we just jumped on the West.
Hey, hey. Thank you for joining us. How you doing today?
Yeah, I like if you have them, I will play them,
Okay.
but I won't specifically go to a game store to buy them. Just not me.
So you never got into the Blitz series at least.
No.
Really? I liked it because it wasn't like a legit football game. If it's like like Madden or the regular NFL, that's good to hear, Pari. That's good to hear. Um, I can't really get into it, but if it's like a kind of off-brand, kind of not so serious game, then I'm really into it, sports wise.
I've just never been a real huge like, sports fan.
You were more of the. Were you always an RPG fan?
Oh yes.
But were you all okay? Would you say you were always an online RPG fan, or just RPG in general? And then,
RPG in general. And then once I found out I could do online, it was like, oh, there's a community for this.
did you now? You remember when PlayStation first? I believe it was the three first went online. No,
Two.
it was the two because they had the brick in the back.
Yeah.
You remember when they first went online?
Yeah.
Were you like excited?
Oh yeah, I was excited. I had a couple of games that I could play online. It was more so, playing online with your friends, like playing Need for Speed Street,
Yeah. Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground 2 against your friends.
5678, hey, hey. Also, SunCon was like the big thing before Tom Clancy came out. Hey, that's okay. We're thankful that you're joining us, Pari. Please, if you aren't already, follow us. YouTube, Periscope, Lemur. Follow us, like us, share us. Let everybody know. Every other Wednesday, we're going to be talking about anime, gaming, a little bit of business, and a little bit of maybe skateboarding. So, thank you. We're just happy to have people come in and join us and support us. If y'all have any questions, please go on and start asking us questions because we're going to start ending pretty soon. MGA is back in the room with some crazy stuff from Russia. But we don't mind where you're from. I love UK, Finland, Canada, Ireland. I was talking to somebody from Ireland earlier on another app.
I was online with an Irish friend of mine.
So we love y'all. We don't care who you are, straight, gay, don't care what sex you are. Huh? Yeah, we don't care about anything. Disdain? Disdain? No. Do you? No, I wish I did. I want to learn more languages because I have a business which is sponsored. Our sponsor, hey, 6541. No, but I wish I did MGA. Um, but yeah, we want to learn more languages. I definitely want to learn more languages. I want to start with French, and maybe a little Spanish because we do have a lot of Spanish people near us. And then maybe learn a couple of other languages because I know we got a lot of Asians and a couple of French people and stuff, depending on what time of year it is. Oh, is that an MM? You know, Chino,
No, I do not know.
Willie Boy. What do you mean, Willie Boy? We never heard of that MMG MMO. But we do thank y'all for joining us or watching us. YouTube, I thank you for working and joining us. And if anybody ends up watching this as a replay, Twitch, I have nothing against you. You just don't always work. Maybe after we get a couple people, you'll. Do I watch pranks? Sometimes. You mean like jackass pranks, or you mean like just regular internet type pranks? Sometimes. What about you, Loki?
Not so much anymore. I used to.
Got that grown up life. Living that grown up life. What does that say?
Thanks for watching.
Is that Russian?
Russian and Finnish.
Ah.
Russian and Finnish people. Thanks for watching.
All right, YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I took the time to do that.
From us to y'all. Ride, please. What do you mean, MGA ride? Yeah, I just recently found out Google does that. Is that what you're on?
Yeah, I want to do the translate.
Gasan Salam. Gasan Salam. He said he's Russian, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Gasan Salam. If this phone wasn't so slow, I would find out what it is he sent. Anybody have any other questions before we end the show? We've been on for a little over an hour now, surprisingly. That's crazy. Time goes by fast when you're talking about anime and games. Yeah, so no, we'll probably stay on for another 3 minutes. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? What's crack-a-lackin'? Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? We just got finished talking about anime and stuff. That's good. That's good. 52 months. Dang, everybody's coming in here now. Why couldn't y'all show up earlier? So, my favorite anime. Thank you for the hearts. My favorite anime that we reviewed, and I gave a 4 out of 5 squishy balls. This week was what's up, NT. Was Kaiba. Um, I thought the story, the design, and the music were top notch. Everything was good, but it still felt like it could have been a little better. What's up, 3636? But yeah, Kaiba, I gave a review of 4 squish balls out of 5. And Loki, what was yours for the week?
Mine was Sword Guy on Netflix. I gave it a 4.5 Squish Balls out of 5. I really like the way the story is going right now.
Gotcha, MGA.
And I love just the overall story design and aspect of it.
Thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. If y'all want to support the channel, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, add us on Periscope if y'all haven't. YouTube, add us as well. He's right in to respond to you, I believe, MGA. Like us, share us, follow us. That's for MGA, right?
I don't know. I was saying follow us at, and that's our Instagram.
Got you. This is
I should probably put a Instagram thing.
This is from us to y'all. 3024. Hey.
Oh, Jesus. I just missed that.
Oh, look at you. Say it. We don't. What is that? What does that say? What does that mean? Because you want us to say it pretty badly. I'm curious to know what it means. What's up, Sparky3024? How you cracking? You want to hear me speak Finnish? The only Russian I can actually say, like I can say au revoir and bonjour in French. I can say papi and amigo and maybe a few other Spanish words. And Russian, the only Russian I know is A cible le bluff. A cible le bluff. I love you. That's the only Russian I know. What is up, 6456? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Our episode is almost over now, though. But please, y'all can rewatch the video to see what it is we were saying. This is from Loki to y'all. It is our Instagram. And it is in
Russian English.
Boom chakalaka. Bonka chakalaka. Alright. There y'all go, YouTube and Periscope again. Thank you for the hearts. We just want to let y'all know that we are trying to learn to do some stuff. Thank you for inviting followers, MGA. Thank you, thank you. We love the fact that y'all are here to support us tonight. Um, Loki is gonna be chilling with his his wife tonight, playing some D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, which I believe Vin Diesel is into, which is kind of surprising. What are you checking? Oh,
Kitos.
Woke 48. What's cracking? Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Russian letters.
Oh, Google, they can.
Spasibo.
It says it. Oh. AC Blade LeBlanc. That's the only Russian I know. So, if it wasn't for Google and certain other apps, we wouldn't be able to talk to y'all in y'all's language the way we want to. Ketos?
Yeah, it means thank you in Finnish.
You know-
Universal Sun, thanks for joining us.
Hey. That face though. That face though.
Oh my god. That was priceless. And watching it for a second time is even.
Oh look.
Like,
Oh
just
no. Oh man. What's cracking, Salon? Oh man, I probably scared him. I said, "Hey, how you doing, Universal? How you doing? How you doing?" Luckily, we're not doing the A crazy is nice word. It's the happiest seizure of my life.
It was such
Yes, but it was so good. Oh man. How you doing tonight, Universal? How you doing? Oh man, YouTube is gonna have a fit if we start getting views on YouTube. Oh man. Where y'all? Where are we from? You just trolled us.
No, I think he's asking if we were just trolled.
No, no, we weren't trolled. We are from Richmond, Virginia, U.S. of A. What about you? What do you want? Huh? You wanna? What do you wanna do? Go get ready to shut it down or wait 5 minutes or something?
Wait 5 minutes.
Since people are starting to go in and out.
It'd be nice, an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
start playing the outro music and let the music just let fade to black.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. So in about 3 to 5 minutes, we're gonna get ready to shut it down. Lemur, Periscope, YouTube. Thank everybody for joining us. Twitter, if you're watching us from Twitter, thank you as well. Um, we're gonna do another episode in 2 weeks from now. Like I said, we're probably gonna do a couple of other episodes. It'll probably be on like a Saturday or something, where we interview selected people that are either helping us with our venture or um, doing stuff similar to what we're doing in the community as far as gaming and anime and a little bit of business based to show y'all what's going on in Virginia for those of y'all that are outside of the US or whatever. So please, if y'all haven't already, like us, share us, follow us, subscribe. If you have any questions, DM us on Instagram or Twitter. We will, within 24, I would say, within 24 to 48 hours, reply back to y'all. Um, Either one of us should be able to get with y'all on Instagram. I don't think Loki has the Twitter account yet. So, but if you want to get in touch with any one of us, then Instagram is the way to go. Twitter right now is only me. Um, and if you want to check out our first 2 episodes, it would either be Lemur if you want to watch listen to the podcast while you're working or working out, and it would be Periscope for all you YouTube people watching. If y'all want to watch our first 2 episodes, we're gonna try to do a lot more exclusive stuff on Periscope and Lemur with y'all, and yeah, um, If y'all have any questions, please just let us know. We got about maybe 3-ish more minutes before we shut it down. So if anybody has any questions, please let us know. I'll start the music in about 2-ish minutes. Was there anything you missed that you wanted to bring up? What is that?
Discord channel. He does skateboarding.
What's up, Triple Two? All right, this is Will going to say what it is.
That is our Discord channel. And yeah, you can leave us stuff there on our Discord. You can check that anytime. So if you ever want to get in touch with us, you can.
52FA, hey hey. Any questions before we get ready to shut it down? It's 12:50 in the morning. Dang, Pari.
Yeah, you didn't go sleep. I just followed you, so I just.
And if anybody's following us, we will follow y'all back on this channel. That way, we know when y'all are doing stuff and y'all know when we're doing stuff. But please, if like I said, if y'all have any questions after watching the video, or Lemur have any questions, hit us up on our Instagram or our Twitter. Same name, CH3 RIOLOKI, Cheerio Loki. And the music is brought to you by Def K Jams, the man we're going to be interviewing pretty soon. Hey, Russia. Another Russian in the house. I'm loving y'all's Russian love. Good night, Perry. You have a good one. Or morning. Good night from us. Good morning for you. So. But let me go on and get the music ready. And we can still chat with y'all for a few moments, but we're gonna get ready to shut it down. Thanks, Pari. Music from Def K Jams. Thanks for supporting. Yes.
Do you have a second one? Because I put CHOCO.
No, SCHOCSKA. Okay.
Well, it's on Cheerio.
Okay.
So you can join Discord.
Alright, everybody. Thank you. See y'all again in 2 weeks. Peace out. Cheers. Love. 41 views.